So here is my very astute description
Okay,
of
I'm ready.
the weather right now. It feels like a wet blanket, but the blanket is cold. So that's really all you need for tonight. You don't even have to do your weather if you feel that.
Wet, cold blanket.
Yeah.
I like the description.
I'm sure it's going to match everything you're about to present to us. So let's get to it.
I have a lot of very, very busy weather for us to talk about.
I'm excited about the thunder snow.
We'll get to the thunder snow in a moment. So our 24-hour temperature change is less impressive than it was earlier, but still seeing changes of over 15, over 20 degrees from right now to 24 hours ago. So still a big change, a lot colder today. So there's a warm front positioned through areas of northern Maine right now, bringing a variable precipitation types, freezing rain, sleet, and some snow, mainly north of Bangor, north of Route 2. South of those spots, warm enough to be seeing plain rain. But blink and you'll miss it, because earlier today in areas of northern Maine and in a little bit of Canada too, we had some thunder snow. Also some thunder sleet in some spots for that more pinkish purple color. So this happens when there's enough vertical motion in the system to create lightning and thunder like you would typically have in a thunderstorm. However, it's just happening in a snowstorm. It's likely because of the warm front giving it that extra motivation. But this is a pretty rare phenomenon. You don't tend to see enough vertical motion in cold systems like this to get any thunder and lightning. So when you do, it's usually pretty cool. So I wanted to point out the thunder snow and thunder sleet. You can see in the red circles that I drew kind of poorly that the lightning strikes are in there. So because of the ice, we do have a winter storm warning in northern Maine, winter weather advisory just south of there. So this is our storm total ice forecast. So a lot of spots have already seen some ice accretion. This is what we're expecting in total. If you're going to be out or traveling in anywhere in that pink shaded area through tomorrow morning, just be cautious. There is going to be some slippery surfaces in those areas. Snow and sleet combined here for our winter weather totals forecast here. Highest amounts are being areas of far northern Maine. So this is because of that warm front that I mentioned through areas of northern Maine. Later tonight into tomorrow, the cold front associated with this system will pass through. That will give us some more plain rain during the day. And then there's a lot more weather in this 7-day forecast. Behind that system, we pull in a clipper system. This would be Friday night into Saturday. And because of the position of that low, we would end up getting some snow showers from that system. Over the next few hours, we'll continue to see freezing rain in far northern Maine, plain rain farther south. There's also going to be a good bit of fog around when it's not actively precipitating. So just keep that in mind, that visibility will be pretty low tonight into tomorrow morning. Areas of freezing rain do start to get a little bit smaller as some warmer air is pushed in the warm sector. And then in the second half of the day tomorrow, it's still going to be fairly cloudy, I think pretty dreary and windy as well. On Friday, we would start out the day with some sunshine, increasing clouds later ahead of those snow showers starting Friday night. Those snow showers continue on and off throughout the day Saturday, and then we're watching another system for Sunday night into Monday. Looks like another chance of that wintry mix, a fairly similar setup actually to what we're seeing today with that warm front coming in first. Marine forecast sees 4 to 10 feet, gale warning because of those gusty winds. So again, fog overnight tonight into tomorrow with low visibility, starting out the day with rain that ends, I would say, just after midday, but it's still going to be fairly dreary and windy for the rest of the day. Starting out Friday with some sunshine, but then some snow rolls in overnight. We have a good bit of active weather in this 7-day forecast, and it's also going to be fairly windy in Bailey. If you notice our temperatures, the 60s and 70s that we had earlier this week, for now, a thing of the past.
That's so sad. Sad.
Once we are out of the clutches of winter, we will have those temperatures.
Yes.